I just came back from Liberia, and before I made my first trip, I spent like 3 weeks back home. And 3 weeks of really just working. Whilst we talk non-violence daytime, we talk politics nighttime. And it's really, really interesting to see the course of, we're all worried. We're sitting on like a time bomb when it comes to peace and security issues. These elections will determine whether Liberia is totally out of the woods. Our ability to conduct peaceful elections will determine that. Our ability as Liberian women to re-elect Ellen will determine whether we are the powerhouse that the world has come to see us to be. So these are the two challenges that we are currently faced with. And we're putting everything in it. I'm leaving New York on Friday, go into Liberia and vote on Tuesday. My one vote is about $4,000 because that's the cost of flying back to come and do any other thing. But there is no other way to it. We think, I personally, and this is my personal political view, have not seen the candidate who can really put Liberia to that place that President Sirleaf, void of my feminist women, where she can put Liberia. There was an incident a few days ago with one of the politicians, the main political opposition. A pressman was assaulted by some of their security men. And the standard bearer of that party goes on the radio to say, civil liberty and press freedom is not a priority for the Liberian people. So a journalist being beat up is not as important as the need for school and the need for roads. And sometimes you wonder which part of the world they come from and how their brains are functioning. Because for a country that has gone through violence for 14 years, it's simply saying we will use violence when it becomes necessary, and people are really interpreting that now. So that is our fear. Personally, that's my fear. So beginning tomorrow, the women will be gathering back on the airfield for days of fast and prayer for peace. And then we will conclude. I arrive on next Sunday. So by this time next Sunday, I'll be in Liberia by God's grace. And then on Monday, which is the last day of the elections, we're going to be out in the streets giving all hankies and t-shirts and flyers that says, let peace win these elections. So, yeah.